Hi there, my name is Miguel Cura, and I was a student of Gerry Zeldin's in Sheridan College's classical animation program. This was around 1996, and I recall that at one point during Gerry's life drawing class, he was introducing the idea of doing different media when you're using different media when you're doing life drawing. Now, for Gerry's students, I think you know that Gerry is absolutely in love with Conte crayons. Conte crayons on newsprint and manila paper and stiff poster board. But basically Conte, that's Gerry's chosen medium. It's his thing. He loves the texture. He loves the nice color and tone effects that you can get with Conte. He loves its tactile feel. But at this point in the class, he wanted to get our creative juices flowing. So he said, for the next couple of classes, you can do whatever medium that you like. I myself prefer Conte, but if you want to try something else, fine, go with it. And I recall that at one point, Gerry had noted that, if you load up a brush, a paintbrush, a watercolor brush, even a house paint brush with water, you can get some really nice, lovely washes and tone effects out of Conte crayon just by smearing a bit of water on it with a brush. You can get some really nice effects. So I thought, all right. So I tried it on poster board on a particular class, and I liked the effect so much that I started using it. And Gerry would wander over and he'd look at my results and he'd go, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. I like that. Two things. One, you don't have to use a house paint brush. I was literally using a house paint brush, this big, thick, wide brush, that thick. And he noted, you don't have to do that. You can use, a watercolor brush or something like that. Another thing you can do, Miguel, is that you can use ink. Just plain old ordinary India ink with brush, but you can use water to thin it down and create washes. And I thought, really interesting. Yeah, you just carry it around with either a watercolor tray or load up use 35mm film canisters and use that as your wandering medium, and you go ahead and try it. So I tried it and quite merrily started doing the rest of the year with brushes, ink, and washes. And this is what I truly appreciated about Gerry, is that with ink washes you basically have three tones: light gray, dark gray, and black. And the lovely subtle gradations that are inherent with Conte are thrown out the window. So I quite literally could have easily failed the class because Gerry's criteria, I wasn't following it anymore. I was not following it anymore. But Gerry liked my enthusiasm and my approach and the way I kept working with it so much that he just let me go on my merry way. And come to the end of the year, when we're doing our portfolio assessment and we've got our chosen pieces pinned up against a wall, and Gerry, he comes over and he looks over my work and he says, well, Miguel, what you're doing here, it's a rather different approach than what I would normally teach you, but for some reason I like it. I like the way you're doing things here. You've definitely got something going here. So I thought, thanks, Gerry, and I really appreciated that. Like I said, Gerry could have quite easily have flunked me because I was definitely going against the grain, but he took he acknowledged my enthusiasm. He acknowledged the passion that I was approaching the material, and then I heard second and third hand stories about how he would talk about this one guy he used to know in class that did some really crackerjack drawings with ink washes. So you might want to try, every now and again, break out of the medium and experiment. And for that, Gerry, I acknowledge you, and I acknowledge your generosity and your teaching. Thank you so much.